Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of March 4th through the 18th, 2019. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they bring clarity to you some kind of way. Those of you that would like to book your own personal or private reading, you can email TemajTarot at gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. If you would like a phone reading, please make sure that I have posted the taking calls notification. So usually when I'm taking calls, I upload a video that says I'm currently taking calls. That would be the best time to call. I do apologize for all of you that maybe have been getting stuck in the call queue or have not been able to get through. But all I can say is just keep trying, because eventually you do get through. So let's go ahead. We have the central issue as the Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Hermit, Six of Wands, Nine of Wands, Three of Cups, Five of Cups. Okay, so I'm feeling like some of you guys are having to undergo some sort of lessons or learning how to keep moving after rejection, learning how to trust your intuition, learning how to trust. I feel like some of you are trying to rebuild a relationship, like you have to scratch everything and just kind of start over. Some of you could have felt as if you were carrying the relationship all by yourself. Two, for some of you women, maybe some of you have a problem being a breadwinner of the relationship. Maybe ideally you want the man to make more money, but maybe sometimes it's just not like that. I just feel like there's something that you had to learn in regards to relationships and how to compromise, how to trust each other and not, abandon one another. Yeah, I feel like relationships take hard work. So I feel like, the message for those of you that are in relationships, there needs to be a group effort. It takes family to help things, to help restore things or to hold things together. It takes the both of you to, be on the same page. And I feel like you guys are trying to learn how to do that. You're working through that. You're learning how to open up and express yourselves. You're learning how to not make accusations. There's a lot of things that you're overcoming. And then two, for some of you, I feel that you're discovering that your relationship could have been in ruins because of your own inner insecurities. And you could have been projecting your fears onto your partner. Now, others of you that are not in established relationships, but maybe you're talking to different people or maybe you're dating, I feel too like somebody is not ready to settle down. Whether it's you or the other person, somebody's just not ready. They're like, look, I need to take baby steps. I'm in no rush to settle down with anyone. I just want to take my time to learn each person and enjoy myself while I'm doing it. So I feel like you could be dealing with someone. If it's happening to you, like you're wanting to have that security by confirming a relationship, I feel like, those of you that are really wanting that may be disappointed. It's like a feeling of rejection or feeling like you're having a pity party about it and you're venting to other people. You're venting on social media. You're just talking about your love life and your failures. you know, you're just kind of having a moment, but I feel like you're sharing your moment with other people. And through the losses, I feel like you are learning things about yourself. So even if a relationship doesn't work out, I feel like you're still coming out successful because you're evolving within yourself. You are maturing and you're learning, which is making you better prepared for the next relationship or the next person that's ready to be a part of your life. You know, I feel like all these past experiences has taught you to be a better person overall, has taught you to be more tolerant, how to be the bigger person, how not to be quick to judge. So they're just different things I feel that you have been learning about yourself, and you've been having some eye-opening experiences. Now, also, I'm getting for some of you that are in relationships, there could be something going on where your partner has kind of been flirting with the idea of someone else, or maybe you have, because someone has been putting the other person on a pedestal. That you might be checking their social media and you're like, who is this person commenting on every single picture and liking every single comment that's posted, every status update? Who is this? And I feel like some of you may feel threatened because of your partner's follower, and you're keeping close watch. You're like, before I jump to conclusions, let me just keep close watch on how, you know, my partner is handling this flirtation, because I am seeing flirtation from an outsider. And maybe too, your partner is feeding into it because they're lacking something within a relationship. So that might be a wake-up call for you and your partner to have like an open discussion, like, hey, what's going on? You know, am I doing everything as a partner? And, you know, while we're on it, you know, these are some things that I feel that would make me a better partner. So I feel like you guys really just, it's all about opening up instead of taking your frustrations out on a third party, because the opportunity is being built there, and someone too maybe senses that somebody is having troubles at home, so they're using that as an opportunity to kind of move in, and they're getting kind of close to your partner and they're wanting to talk to them and tell me, oh, what's going on? You know, someone is taking an opportunity to kind of stroke the other person's ego. Let's just say you're the one that is, you know, venting to somebody about the relationship. It's like that's opening up a door to this person, and they're just like, ooh, maybe I have a chance. You know, tell me what's wrong. So this person is coming off as being very nurturing and tell me all of your troubles. I'm that person for you. Even if you're a guy, you know, that woman is, you know, she's listening to you and you find comfort in that. And, you know, what's the underlying problem is that you need to discuss this with your partner. So I feel like there is a scenario being created that could be prevented from a third party intervening or, you know, getting in the picture. So just make sure you're being open to, you know, your partner, if especially your intuition is telling you that something is off, instead of getting suspicious and creeping around and letting your imagination run wild. Talk to the direct source. Don't just assume stuff, because here this is someone who is at a distance watching and becoming more and more paranoid and feeling like, oh my God, they're cheating on me. You know, they're getting ready to cheat on me. I lost my mate. You know, they don't love me anymore. But that could be all in your mind. You just need to have that talk or that conversation. Yeah, see, you guys need to heal. You guys need to heal. Because, you know, there's been conflict in the way you guys are communicating. You need to see eye to eye. You need to compromise. Just relax. Stop trying to force your beliefs onto someone else. Like, listen. if you're in a relationship, I feel like you guys need to listen to one another. Like, don't just hear, but listen, try to understand, try to comprehend. Don't just say, okay, waiting for your turn to talk. You know, listen to them. And maybe this is happening with your partner. Maybe your partner is the one you're like, I am listening, you know. Then all you can do is really take matters into your own hand and know that you're being the bigger person, and try to really understand, get your partner to open up and say, do you understand that I feel like you're not taking into consideration what I'm saying? You know, so find a way to hash it out, even if maybe you have to bring in a third party, like a counselor. Or if you want to take the holistic approach, you know, you got a friend that makes love baths, you know, like, do you have something for me and my partner to use? You know, I need to fix this. Or if you feel like it needs to be cleansed, like the relationship needs to be cleansed, you know, whatever the case, it's like something needs to be fixed in your relationship. There needs to be some sort of healing. Listen to your intuition, because I do feel like sometimes you guys mirror each other's negative traits, but you also have the ability to amplify and reflect each other's positive traits. So focus on that. And I feel like the opportunity is going to be presented to you. Make sure you're listening to your partner. Make sure you take time away from yourself, because you might also be so caught up into your own work, your own life, your own project, that maybe you haven't really been paying attention to the clues that your partner feels left out or rejected or ignored. I do feel like there is someone waiting for something to go wrong. Now also, you could be dealing with, did I name the signs? I know you guys like that, but you could be dealing with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, another Sagittarius, maybe a Leo. Could be any sign, but those are the ones that I'm seeing. And I'm also getting someone having undeveloped skills. There's like immaturity ringing out, whether it's you or your partner or the both of you. It's coming off as lacking in understanding or lacking in dedication. Like it needs time to develop. If this is a new relationship or a new connection, give it time to develop. Try not to rush it. If you're completely single, I feel like you have suitors, you have potentials. I feel like you keep being disappointed with what is being presented to you. But eventually, I do feel like you're going to make a connection with someone, and it'll probably be a coworker. You might be trying to fight off a connection that's the best connection, and maybe because you're listening to what other people say, or you know, you like that one person in particular. This is making me think of, say, I'm telling my age now. This is making me think of the movie Clueless, when Cher and Dion kept trying to set up Ty. They were trying to keep Ty away from Travis. I know you guys are like, what? They kept trying to set her up with Elton, because Elton, you know, he had his shit together. Travis was a smoker. He was goofy. He was more mellowed out. But her and Travis really belonged together. They had the most in common. But because you're going off of what society or what your friends are telling you you should go for, you know, it was like, okay, let me try and listen to what who my friends are trying to set me up with, and none of it's working. So because you're ignoring your own intuition, your intuition is saying, hey, this person is a little rough around the edges, and I'm not trying to change anybody, but at least I feel like a connection with this person, and there's something there for us to build on. So for some of you, it's about maybe having to trust your intuition and not just try to go in a relationship based on what your friends are trying to tell you. I also feel like somebody has been really channeling their energies into their work, especially from a creative standpoint. Like you might really be putting your heart and soul into your music or into your fashion designs, or to your physical self. Like maybe you're going through something emotional and you're just like, I'm just going to go running, or I'm going to go hiking. And you develop some sort of ongoing everyday routine, and it helps you evolve and it helps you to heal. So there's some sort of routine that you're doing that helps you develop as a person. And I do feel like you're evolving and becoming stronger because of that. So that is basically all the messages that I feel coming out for you, Sagittarius. So I hope it resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and many blessings to you.